Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome aboard Life Launchpad, your go-to channel for practical advice and guidance to launch your dreams to reality. I'm Andrew Sabina, and welcome back to another episode. Today, I am starting a new series. I noticed that some of my videos are like 10 minutes. I try to keep them under 10 minutes, but I know 10 minutes is also sometimes a lot of time to dedicate to watching a video. So I want to start a new series called 5-Minute Tips. So every video I make in the series will be just some sort of information that I can get to you in 5 minutes so that everybody has 5 minutes that they can spare to watch a video and hopefully gain some knowledge from one of these videos that I make. And today's video is, to get into the series. Today's video is going to be goals and why it is important to make goals. If you remember, if you watched the video from a couple days ago, I made a video called, I don't remember which exactly videos, but it was like talking about goals. And I briefly touched on it, and I said I would make a whole nother video, so this is what this is. And without further ado, point number one is knowing and having a clear vision of where you are and where you want to go. I mean, if somebody asked you, what do you want in the future? You could be like, well, I might want this, and then you don't want that, but you have to just know what you want, exactly what you want. Have something that's like you set in your head so that you can achieve it. Because if you don't know what you want, how are you going to go after it? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. So having a clear vision on what you want and then a little bit of explanation goes a long way. I made my goals. I have a sheet of goals hanging on my wall that are short term, 1 to 12 months, medium term 1 to 5 years, and then long term 5 to 10, and then end game 10 plus years. Which, I mean, end game 10 years, I mean, that just means 30, but I'm thinking these are goals I want. Like after 30 years, I want to be at this point. And then I signed it. I put the date on it of when I wrote them, and then I have 4 goals for each of them except for end game. End game only has 2. Because, I mean, by then I want to be mostly situated into what I want to do, and then everything will just be piling on top of that. Next thing, number 2, what I just talked about kind of goes with this, is making it so you can track your goals. I mean, you can find a way. Having goals allows you to look at where you've been, where you are right now, and where you want to get to. And, you can track that. You can, if you make certain goals, like I have certain goals about my portfolio and where I want it to be in a certain time, that is a number that you can physically look at, see, and then you can also compare it to where you've been. So, you want to be able to track your goals, see the progress, see the growth, and, make sure that you're working towards something and it's getting somewhere. And then the third and final point of this video is making goals but absolutely motivates you. Seeing that you have certain things written out, like I see that every day, and those are things that I know I want to get to my life, and I'm more motivated on a daily basis to just go after it and get it and go for it and, try and reach these goals. So, having these goals written out, not like you can't keep all these goals in your head, like having them in your head. Yeah, you should have them in your head, always make goals, reach towards something, but you can't keep them in your head. You're going to get them lost and mistracked. So it's important to write them down, keep them visible. And it also helps with timing. How I just told you about my different time frames. It kind of puts pressure on what I'm doing at certain times to get to like that point, which will lead on to the future and, continue to compound and grow from there. So it's really important because motivation motivates you to keep working and doing, and then timing really is just like making sure that you're still doing something, you have certain points, checkpoints that you want to hit in certain time frames. But with this video series that I'm just starting, keep it under 5 minutes. That's all I've got today. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to keep learning, keep growing, and keep launching towards your dream. The power to grow lies within you, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.